Hello, this is Malaya. I have news and information concerning the African Hebrew Israelites of Jerusalem. My first report is again concerning the Sudanese refugees here in Israel. Once again, they took to the streets to demonstrate Israel's racist policies, to demonstrate the fact that so many hundreds, possibly even thousands, are being incarcerated and have been for years without any type of hearing whatsoever. They have went out, they have protested. We are not exactly sure right now what the impact of these particular rallies have or will be, but we will be continuing our report on their struggle here in Israel. No one that I know of from the community has participated, but in these particular rallies, thousands of Ethiopians, Sudanese, Eritreans, and other Africans rallied together in a show of unity, solidarity, and they took to the streets. And I'm pretty sure that we will be hearing something very soon as a result of this big protest that they are continuing to have, and the strike, and how that is affecting Israel's economy. My second report is on another case of pedophilia within the African Hebrew Israelite confines, or the Village of Peace as it's more commonly known. Another report has been made of a teacher that is teaching within the Hebrew Israelite Brotherhood school called Akba. A known pedophile has been allegedly, this whole thing has been brought to light. However, even though the family members have taken this complaint to Ben-Ami and the leadership within the community, there has been no results, no hearing whatsoever, and nothing has been done. And this known pedophile continues to teach the children in the Beit Sefer, or the Brotherhood school here in Israel. We'll continue to report on that as well. Now, the organization that I mentioned to you before, the Members of a Better World, the new organization that had put out the decree that went to the four corners of the earth, and it talked about the denouncing of Ben-Ami Carter as a spiritual leader. They have yet again put out another statement, and this one is directed towards Ben-Ami as well and the leadership. And basically what it's doing is it is denouncing him again and saying that he has until today, now this was issued, I would say, about a week ago, and today was the deadline for him to make known what was done with all of the millions and millions of dollars that have went through the hands of Ben-Ami, and also to take some of those funds and put them into the hands of this organization who is supposed to be organizing on behalf of the people. This is something that has never been done before in the history of the African American Hebrew Israelites here in Jerusalem, and it appears as though there is a lot of political dissent and unrest within the community here in Israel. I will be supplying you with a link so that you can actually read that notice for yourself. It is a notice that is, as I said, asking for a direct amount of money, for no one to leave the land or no one to leave Israel, and it states that the political long arm of the United States government and Israel will be brought to bear on Ben-Ami and his leadership. So I will be keeping you abreast on that situation as well. Now, during the midst of all of these accusations and allegations, there is another thing that has come to light. This is a video that was posted on YouTube on the site Members of a Better World. Now, this particular video was actually alleging that Ben-Ami Carter was actually the father of his grandson. So, in other words, these are allegations of incest. So it had a picture, I will provide a link, of Ben-Ami and his grandson and their likeness. These are very, very serious allegations that's being brought against Ben-Ami Carter. As of yet, we have no word on no comment from the leadership or Ben-Ami himself. Also, there is a divide now that is very apparent between the members in the community and the ex-members in the community. There is a huge rift. It appears as though there is a lot of jockeying for power now that it appears as though this regime could possibly be coming to an end. Now, the Ministry of Divine Justice, who was also overseeing the cemetery project that I've told you so many times about, that particular project has went forth. It is from all indications successful so far. There are charges that are being brought against the construction company, and possibly more charges that may be levied against the city of Dimona. At this time, I can't give you more information than that. But this is a very, very serious situation here in Dimona with these grave sites that are being desecrated. Okay, so hopefully we will be able to get some commentary from the brothers that are over that particular cemetery project. Okay, so with all of this going on, we would have to ask, you know, when Wall Street went down, you know, some years ago, we have to ask the same question. Is the KOG, is the Kingdom of God, is the Village of Peace too big to fail? This is an internationally renowned community. Was it too big to fail? Well, you know, from all the evidence of over 30, 40 years that there are really no real businesses, you know, to speak of, that the school is failing and most of the children that are graduating are not having enough points to graduate with a full bagrut, or actually graduate and have what in America you would call a real diploma that you can really do something with. You know, with the failing school there, and the youth who are now protesting and demanding answers or questions about the financial abuse, their inheritance, so to speak, the sexual abuse in the community, and the protests concerning the escalating problems with our youth, the drug and the alcohol abuse. Is the KOG too big to fail? I don't think so. I think that what we're seeing now is the end of an era. So the answer is clear, but we want you all to stay tuned next week when we will get some more definite answers for you as to the results of the demands that were made by the members of A Better World. What exactly happened? Was anyone arrested? What took place? I will be bringing you that news. Okay, the internal struggle for power is definitely present within the community and even internationally. You know, when one regime goes out, another one comes in. So there is a lot to be seen here, a lot to be seen. So all of you, I would just like to thank you. I would just like to say that there are people all over the world, from Belize to Puerto Rico. I can't think of a country in the world where I don't have subscribers. I want to thank all of you. And I want to thank all of you for your support and all of your emails. It all is appreciated. I want all of you to know that might be interested that now the print edition of Israel's Secret Cult, the book that I wrote, is available on Amazon.com. You can go there and make sure to keep abreast, because things are happening at lightning speed here in Israel. So with that, I would just like to say to all of you, peace out. Take care.